Everywhere you visit, there will always end up being the four same seasons: summer, fall, spring, and winter. These seasons have their own unique temperatures and weather patterns. However, the seasons are not the same all around the globe we live on. So why don't the seasons match in, say, China and Argentina? The reason is that the Earth is tilted on its axis, an imaginary line that goes through the Earth's poles as it rotates or revolves around the Earth. There is another line, this time around the middle of the Earth. It is called the equator. The equator separates the Earth into two halves, called hemispheres. These are separated to northern and southern hemispheres. The equator has the most direct sunlight, so it's very warm near the equator. Another thing you really need to know about the seasons are equinoxes and solstices. Solstices are when the sun is farthest north or south of the equator. If the sun is north, the northern hemisphere gets a summer solstice, while the southern hemisphere gets a winter solstice. If the sun is south, the solstices happen vice versa. Equinoxes happen when the sun is lined up exactly with the equator. Then, all around the world, the length of day and night are even. This outer-worldly phenomenon comes in the pair of the vernal, spring, or autumnal, fall, equinoxes. Aside from everything I just told you, here are some fast facts or vocabulary terms you need to know. In St. Petersburg in Russia, from mid-June to mid-July, the sky stays bright. This is called white night. In Alaska, they play a game of baseball that starts at 10:30 p.m. on the summer solstice. It sometimes lasts until 2 a.m. and is all played in daylight. The Arctic Circle only has two seasons, summer and winter. The sun only rises and sets once every year here. In the Arctic Circle, the nighttime is called the midnight sun because the sun shines for 24 hours a day during their 6-month summer. In Svalbard, an island off Norway, the sun doesn't set from April 19th until August 23rd, and the sun doesn't rise from October 26th until February 15th. Words to know. Autumnal equinox. Date in the fall of the year when Earth experiences 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of darkness, usually around September 23rd. Summer solstice. Date on which the sun is highest in the sky at noon in the northern hemisphere, usually around June 22nd. Temperate zones. Two regions on Earth bounded by 23.5 degrees latitude and 66.5 degrees latitude. Torrid zone. The zone on Earth bounded by 23.5 degrees north and south latitude. Vernal equinox. Date in the spring of the year when Earth experiences 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of darkness, usually around March 21st. Winter solstice. Date on which the sun's noontime height is at its lowest in the northern hemisphere, usually on December. Time for a quick review. On Earth, there are 4 seasons. These seasons are caused from Earth's tilted axis while it revolves. Each time during these seasons, there will either be a solstice or an equinox.